Okay, so I was out for the past week in Florida and in the Bahamas. So I actually missed watching SummerSlam live. So I got to watch it all in one day, which, I'm not going to do a full recap on it because it's over a week. The zeitgeist has passed and moved on. We'll go through day one pretty quick. Like that opening tag match. It was one of those, well, neither side really can afford to lose. I liked the way that they did it, like the story that they told. That was fantastic. I liked how, Jay wanted to do his yeet thing in the opening portions of the match. I thought the Braun Brawns looked pretty good. Like that opener. I like the women's tag match. I'm like, this is pretty good. Jelly Roll did surprisingly well. I was like, all right. Cargill and Tiffany Stratton. I had reservations for this match primarily because both of them are still young in their overall career. So I felt like they needed a general and they didn't have one. And their match was fine. All in all, I think night two was a lot better than night one. So far, like I liked all three tag matches were pretty good. I had high hopes for Gunther, CM Punk. You have two who are fantastic artists, and their palate's professional wrestling, and it felt like it never really hit the levels where it should have. Had some moments where they didn't click and didn't gel as much as I thought they should have, given how great they are at what they do. The cash in there was fantastic. Of course, I was somewhere where I couldn't really watch these things, but thank you to shop.com for sending me the emails letting me know the main event were spoilers. Thank you for that. So, on to night two. That women's triple threat was a brilliant opener. I was like, that was amazing. I really, really loved that. The steel cage match with Fatu, like that too. I think they could have done a better job at camera placement for the breaking of the cuffs. But the Lyra Valkyria, Becky Lynch, I'm just gonna call it a street fight, even though it was like no disqualification, no count out, but you have to pin in the ring, which function is a street fight. Love the brutality of it. Loved Bayley getting involved. I really did hope Bayley was gonna hit Lyra. We've had that storyline multiple times. There was the embrace the hate John Cena. There was the Bray Wyatt John Cena. Oh, I forgot to mention the Sami Zayn Karrion Kross thing from night one. Liked it. Thought it was fine. I still wish that it felt like it was a great story going into and a event that was kind of in the way of a match. But so the Becky Lynch Lyra, liked it. Not a big fan of Becky's new theme music, but character evolution, I understand it. But nice, brutal, loved it. Oh man, that ladder match. Car crash. I will say pretty much all of night two was just, what's this match about? This match is about people just wrecking each other, going through ladders and tables and chairs. And that's like, all right, this match. This is two women who are going to batter each other with kendo sticks, chairs. What's this match? It's a blood feud, and they're going to be involved in a cage. Oh. And then there was, AJ Styles and Dominic. Loved the callbacks to previous Eddie Guerrero spots. Thought that was brilliant. I'm like, you've had all these just like brutal matches, and here's one that's full of callbacks and really solid. Like, oh, you understand this from back then psychology. Thought it was great. Dom retaining. Loved it. Here we go. The main event. Love the entrances. I like how you could tell that John had started to turn the corner, which means that his heel turn was probably going to end when this match was done. Liked the back and forth. It had very, very much that big time E feel to it, where everyone's hitting big finishers and everyone's kicking out. Seeing Cody tear apart the bottom turnbuckle to attack John Cena with it and then choke him out. I'm like, this is good. I like this. The Avalanche AA from Brett's rope with there being no bottom turnbuckle looked incredible because there's a lot less, now you have to jump in on the second rope. You can't just climb on up to it. Loved the finish. Thought it was good. This was a nice pass the torch moment. I like how they brought back, there's passing the torch from Rock to Cena, and now from Cena to Cody. Only the Rock wouldn't have gotten involved to make a heel turn that didn't go anywhere. Just saying. And then Brock came back later. I'm like, okay, I'm like a lot of crazy things happened. I would have been excited had I not come back to, oh, by the way, you like the WWE Network. Yes, everything was there, $9.99 a month. Cool, dug it. Well, we went away from that and go to Peacock. Okay, cool. Is everything on Peacock that was on the network? It's more or less, primarily less. Okay, I'll hop on to Peacock for a little bit. Went down to the cheaper tier. Like, all right, cool. And I was doing ESPN now. Like, all right. So I only currently have Peacock to watch WWE PLEs because I can now watch NXT on the CW app. And I was like, how much is it going to cost me for ESPN? Oh, the current lowest price is $30 a month. Sorry, WWE. I was cool with giving $9.99 a month with a bunch of stuff to watch. And then I went to a cheaper form on Peacock because you weren't giving me as much stuff to watch. Now you expect me to spend 3 times as much as the network to watch it on ESPN. I don't care for any other sports. I'm a professional wrestling fan. My daughter's asked about going back to another wrestling event. And I'm like, for the 3 of us to go to an event in our area, it's about $500. It's like, I would actually rather go do a weekend trip somewhere than spend 3 hours watching wrestling live. And there was about a good 16-year period I didn't miss an event from the WWE in Illinois. And now I'm like, you know what? Tickets are way too expensive to go see WWE. I'd love to see an NXT show again too, but again, they're stupid expensive. And if he wants to price himself out yet again for premium live events, unless you're going to give me something absolutely incredible, you are not getting $30 a month from me. Sorry. So I guess that means we're going to go from someone who went to lots of events, bought shirts, I've got, some titles, to someone who is spending virtually zero entertainment dollars on the WWE once they make the switch.